Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Eric Dufault, Keller Williams, Cape Cod and Colonial Partners. And in this video, it's going to be kind of a two-part video. Firstly, I want to go over the 5 reasons that folks in 2023 are planning on selling their home, listing their home for sale. And then I'm going to follow up the video with kind of an update on what inventory is doing. You know, we get the national media all the time talking about shortages, crises, stuff like that, but it might not necessarily be the case. So if you watch the second part of the video, I'll actually give you up-to-date data on what's going on, not only nationally, but locally here on Cape Cod, the South Shore, South Coast. But firstly, 5 reasons folks are planning on selling their home in 2023. First off, they just want to cash in. They want to take advantage of this market. Whatever they paid for their home, whatever time they bought it versus now, significant increase in their equity. They want to take advantage of that. Put that money to use somewhere else. Take the home, put it on the market, get top dollar for it, and just kind of cash in on what has been going on. It has been kind of a wild ride with real estate. So first and foremost, people just looking to cash in the market. Next, people look at their home, they look at the property, and it no longer suits their needs. Whether it's downsizing, upsizing, you got to look at the home that you're in right now and ask yourself, is it an ideal fit for right now? Is it an ideal fit for the near future or long term? Is this the home that you kind of picture yourself in? Can you put the house on the market and find a more ideal fit working within the budget? So second most popular reason, home no longer suits their needs. Thirdly, folks are looking for different amenities. They look at the house that they're in right now and may not fit exactly what they want. You know, maybe you want central AC, maybe you want, one floor living, maybe you want added space with a garage, or maybe you don't need such a big garage. For whatever reason, folks are looking for the ideal amenities. Maybe they got in the house, had the best intentions of adding those amenities and just never got around to it. But can they sell the home that they're in right now and find a more ideal home that's exactly for what they are looking for? Is it going to be an ideal fit? This is always a popular reason, but I think even more so with COVID, with the pandemic, everything going on, a lot of people are looking to get closer to friends and family. They might be spread out all over, but now they have such a huge chunk of equity in their home that they can cash in, put the house up for sale, get closer to those that are important, and spend, whatever time they can with those folks, being closer to them, selling their home, getting somewhere else. Relocating right now, especially from Cape somewhere else, the Cape market has seen drastic improvement in prices. If you're looking to relocate closer to family, might be an ideal time to at least explore that option. And then lastly, this fits close to home because it's going on with my mother, looking just for a smaller home with less work. Whether you look at the house you're in now and if it's, too big of a yard, too big of a house in general, the upkeep of it might be a little bit too much. Would it make sense to move to a condo or at least a smaller house where it's not as much of a burden and you can actually enjoy living in the home? So those are the 5 big reasons why folks are planning on moving in 2023. Now, just to look at inventory on national scale, local scale, still a very seller-friendly market, no doubt about that. It's going to take a while for the market to kind of even itself out, if it ever does. Hopefully someday it will, but still very seller-friendly. But at the same time, compared to this time last year, there's actually 60% more active listings compared to March of last year. Significant increase. What's happening is buyers are becoming a little bit more picky. What we did is we borrowed buyers with the low interest rates, people that might not have been ready to buy. They took advantage of the interest rates, and a lot of people bought homes recently. So now buyers are being a little bit more picky. Most importantly, does the house present well when you go to list it? Is it marketed correctly? Does it have professional photos? Does it have floor plans? Does it have a virtual walkthrough? Is it being exposed to the right amount of people? How the house is presented online and in person is going to make a difference. Buyers have the option to be a little bit more picky. Locally, on the South Shore, South Coast, 41% more inventory than this time last year. On Cape Cod, this number is actually up 27%. So once again, Cape still less inventory than across the nation, but we are seeing an increase in the number of active listings. What's going to happen? Well, over the past 2 years, you've seen from March, April, June, or May, June, spring into summertime, the amount of inventory will increase. It means buyers are going to have the option to be a little bit more picky. More important, how you present your house. Is it going to stand out when you do put it up for sale? And that number will continue to increase towards probably around November. But yeah, lower inventory right now, hot market right now, a little bit more inventory coming to market over the coming months with buyers being a little bit more picky. That's about it. If you guys ever have questions or you just want to sit down and see what your options are moving forward, whether it's now or 10 years from now, I do love what I do. I'm happy to come sit down with you, go over what your goals are, and at least come up with a game plan or what you need to do, what's on the horizon for you. That's about it. I hope you guys found the video helpful. Thank you for watching, and we will talk to you soon. We'll see you.